Greetings fellow humans, I'm MartianBuu, and today's pocket video is on Dragonite with fossils. So this is very similar to the Dragonite Articuno deck I was running before. The only difference is I've subbed out potions for Helix Fossil. Any fossil will do, I just happen to like the way Helix Fossil looks. The fossil cards are starting to show up in some stage 2 decks because they offer early Sabrina protection without creating a late game Sabrina liability. The idea being you want something on your bench to send up if your opponent Sabrina's you trying to hit your Dragonite while you're powering it up, but you don't want something on your bench once your Dragonite is powered up for your opponent to Sabrina around and get to take their last point. So with the fossils, you can still play it out early and then discard it once Dragonite is ready, so you don't have that liability. Overall, I did like it. It's nice to have that option and that extra benchable Pokemon without messing with the Pokeball consistency. But I do think it's a lot less important in a deck like this that doesn't have any 2-point Pokemon than it is in Charizard and other stuff like that. So lateral or slight improvement, I think, over running Potion in that slot. All that said, Dragonite, regardless, is still very fun. I hope you enjoy the games, and thank you so much for watching. Starting Articuno is good. Would be better if we also had a Dratini. We also have Misty. Well, I'm definitely going to Misty this turn if I hit a Dratini off this Pokeball. Should I still go for it? What if it works out really well for me? This is a bad play. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Because, like, we could also just not hit a Dratini off this Professor's Research. One big upside of getting into Pokemon is getting a... Oh, can you guys even hear me very well like this? My microphone arm is adjustable. There we go. One big upside of getting into Pokemon is getting a whole new card game worth of beautiful cards to look at. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Emma. You love this deck? It's a fun deck, right? Should I exchange my pack points to get a second Gardevoir? I already have 2 Mewtwo's, and my placeholder at the moment is Mr. Mime. Is that all you need to finish the deck? If that's all you need to finish the deck, I would definitely do that. Oh, Barkley. I just finished up all the solo battles, so I'm fully stocked up on tickets, but I'm also out of hourglasses to buy from the shop. Unlucky. You hate to see it. The dog wants to get to the mic. He has opinions on the subject. I bet he does. I bet he does. Barkley is a very opinionated individual. Yo, what up, KVLT? Hey, Elray. How was the stream, KVLT? We're playing the Pokemon Pockets, aren't we, Barkley? Say hi to the raid. They're over there. Sorry, my bad. Hi, Mr. Doggo. Should I exchange back points? Yeah, you have to talk to Barkley. This is a MartianBuu stream? I guess it is. He's being very wanting to sit in the lap. Usually when I want him to sit in the lap for stream, he'll bear with it for like, I don't know, maybe a minute or 2, and then he'll get out of there. But right now he seems to want to be in my lap, which is very funny to me. Are you changing as you get older, Barkley? Are your personality adjusting? Hi, Barkley. Hi, OTZ. Oh my goodness, this hand is going okay. Yeah, okay. So when the Articuno gets knocked out, I send up the other Articuno so that I can discard Helix Fossil, so that there's no benched 1-point liability. Yeah. We also need to attack twice with Dragonite before the Charizard can attack, because Charizard is going to make short work of my friend Dragonite. Is this human or Martian getting in the way of the dog stream? Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Something's happening. Isn't it, Barkley? Do you feel stable? Do you feel unstable? How do you feel about this? What are your thoughts on the matter? Elaborate. You might be down to Pokegold. You didn't know they added Amistar? Helix Fossil just got to 20 Prage. Alright, well, opponent does not have a... Hello. Opponent does not have a Charizard out, so... Terrible news for them. Oh. And here comes the first Dragonite attack. Didn't get any knockouts, but pretty set up to maybe get some knockouts. That said, well, as long as they don't evolve to Charmeleon, I still think there's no danger. Moltres needs to attack Dragonite 3 times to knock it out. I think we're probably just fine. I think we're probably just fine, huh, Barkley? Good die. Alright, that's not great because it means Moltres needs 2 hits. But the Dragonite doesn't have to take damage now. So this is the advantage of the Helix Fossil, where you can just discard it to not have it be a Sabrina liability for the future. So we're just going to have only Dragonite out for the rest of the game. Yeah, it really worked out that our opponent didn't draw a Charizard, or Charmeleon. They might have drawn a Charizard. We'll never know. We'll never know, will we, Barkley? Will we? Yeah, we're not gonna know. Unless, like, I don't know. All 200 could go into those 2 Charmanders 2 turns in a row. Well, yeah, they're never getting out of Charizard EX now. They can't even survive the next turn, right? Like, there's no spread. There's no spread that they would live. Yeah, they can red card me. That'll help them. That'll really get them there. Do we just swap the Articuno for fossils? No, I cut potions. I still run the Articuno. Huh. Alright, well, finish him. Hydratini. I've never seen everything hit the same target before. I've seen like 150 hit something with 10 HP, but I've never seen all 200 hit the same target. Still waiting on that. You guys think we're gonna get a turn 1 attacking Articuno? My turn? Oh my goodness. Be really funny if this was, like, I'm not even running the water deck. It'd be really funny if this was the game where I got my 3 heads. Of course not. I should stop even dreaming of it, to be honest. Like, I feel like my last, 2 dozen Misties have been tails on the first flip. Opponent is running Snakebird. Yay, Dratini. I don't have anything to block, but like they're not necessarily going to be running Sabrina if they're running Pidgeot. I saw your latest video where you talked about Zapdos being weak to lightning, but did you know that Golbat is weak to fighting in PTC GP? It's weak to fighting in Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. That's okay because Golbat is weak to rock. Rock is represented by fighting. Golbat in the digital can be weak to rock, so it makes sense by their normal standards. No! That was almost a disaster. Alright, here. I'm gonna do this here. If I get 2 heads, I'll attach active. Alright. Well, there you go. This might just be another playground rumor, but I find my coin flips to be marginally more successful if I toss it gently. I'll try it. I think if they take a knockout here, or if they had like switched me out, I think I would have like not evolved. Like if they had switched me out, I would have evolved, but now that they haven't, I think I'm just gonna hit them for 80, right? There's no world where they... Yeah, I'll do this to get that out of the deck. And I'll do this to get this out of the deck. I'm trying to make red card as minimally appealing as possible, so that I can keep my Dragonite in hand. But yeah, this gets a point, right? So fun fact, 99% of trainers quit before rolling that perfect turn on Misty. Never stop flipping coins, gamers. Real and true. Real and true. Got a point. Oh, it's Renee! Barkby is very happy to see her. Barkby gets very excited whenever anyone he knows shows up. It's very cute. It's probably the cutest thing. Alright, well, we have our Dragonite online, and since we already... Well, it doesn't matter either way, right? We either clear everything and we win... Like, if we knock them both out, we win by points and by bench space, but it would have been a disaster if, like, all 200 hit the bench. That would have even been a disaster, right? They were never knocking out Dragonite. We just won. It was just a matter of, was it going to be this turn or next turn? Starting Dratini. We have X speed, so if we top deck Articuno, we can still go for the Misty. Yeah, I want to play a Blastoise deck so bad, but I cannot pull Blastoise to save my life. It's such a shame. Such a shame. I kind of want to top deck Sabrina to undo this, so they feel sad about having used their X speed. Alright, well, if they get ahead, never mind. Show me the tails. Yeah. Skill issue. Alright, top deck Sabrina so we can make them feel silly for using their X speed. Aw, too bad. Too bad. Can this be an Articuno though? One time. Neat. Alright, Misty. Remember how you just betrayed my opponent? Why don't you reverse betray me? Show me 3 heads. Alright. Fine. I'm not afraid of getting paydayed by this Meowth, so I'm gonna hold the X speed until a future time. Blastoise and Ericaris are hard to find. It's brutal. Well, there's a Helix fossil, so now we can get out of there. X speed. Set up this Articuno. Ball off the Dragonair. Attach water energy. And we're good. I think we might win this game. I don't know. Feel it in my bones. All right. Well, words. Dragonite for me. I like that there's a lightning energy coming up soon. I don't like the part where I didn't find a Dragonite yet, though. Won't matter too... Well, I guess if I get heads on Misty, I don't have to find another X speed. I really like this Meowth. Like, all of the old arts where the attack matches what the original card did, I'm a big fan. So like, this is my preferred Meowth to play with. I have 2 of the full arts and only 1 of this one for some reason though, so. Alright, show me... I guess it has to be 3 heads for me to attack this turn. 1 heads. Just enough to be useless. Good job, Misty. I'm glad my opponent is running a do-nothing deck. Except that, as soon as they actually get attacking with that Blastoise, it one-shots Dragonite, right? I'm pretty sure it does 160 when you have all 5 energy on it, so... my opponent is just as lacking in talent at this as I am. This is kind of a big yikes, actually. It's not too bad if we top deck Dragonite. 2 of 6. We've used both Professor's Research, right? So we will otherwise definitely... Oh, thank goodness. All right, so we're gonna be able to attack twice then, which is what we needed to win. There is a super real chance that we will still lose this game because 2 hit 1 Meowth. 2 needed to, I don't know. So now we need 3 to hit this Blastoise. Oh, don't heal it again. Don't heal it again. Oh no, we lose. Blastoise, Dragonite, please. Be the clutchiest of all time. Clutch this out for me, please. I was gonna say, like, we could power up the Dratini to be able to finish it off, but that's not happening, right? We really do need it to just clutch it up. $200 to the active Blastoise. Please, 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 one time. Let's go. No! Oh no! I mean, that's the first time I've seen 200 hit the same Pokemon before, at least, you know? Still. Oh, great. Alright, here's Articuno. This hand is not great. It becomes okay if we top deck a Dratini. Oh. Maybe one time? Literally never happening. Literally never. Oh, this is just not gonna happen. That only gets to happen to me, never by me. I don't ever get to do it. Even though it would be very funny. Be very funny. My opponent's gonna hit me with the headache right here, and then I'm gonna top deck Professor X Research, and I'm gonna cry. Just spitballing, how long do you think it will take them to add trading? Your guess is literally as good as mine. I think 1 month is just as likely as 2 years. Like, it'll happen exactly when it happens and not a second before. I would hope it would be soon. I would hope it would be like this first month or two is everyone kind of getting used to the game, and then they add ranked and trading at the same time and make it a complete game. Because right now it's an incomplete game because it doesn't have either of those two things in it. I can't remember when you hit a good Misty Flip. I haven't gotten one this stream yet. I got a couple the last time I played a Misty deck, but they didn't really matter. I think I got one in when I was already winning at least a couple times, but I don't think I got any like super good crazy Misty Flips. Now my opponent is gonna make this game painful. Look at this. I'm sitting there just headaching me into oblivion. Why don't you learn from your opponents? They use better Misties. I don't know, like it's just extreme skill issue on my part. I'm sorry, chat. It's embarrassing, honestly. Well, I guess I'm gonna start powering up something. You'll start powering up the other Articuno in my hands. I feel like ranked might take longer than trading. Yeah, hard to say. Hard to say. Alright, I get to use supporters, which is great. I love that about what's happening. Okay. And finding Dragonair is so much more likely than getting a heads on Misty, right? So, yeah, see? Super rewarded for that choice. But yeah, we'll probably not do it next turn. Not the Frostmoth. This seems like a very winnable game. Hopefully we don't get powder snowed into oblivion. My opponent's name in Japanese is Man. Well, now we know. I guess I could have started to power up a second Dragonite for all the good that would do me. Here, let's Misty. See, now I'm gonna get the heads when it doesn't matter. Did you play any Blastoise decks? No. I've been trying so hard to find any Blastoise and I haven't opened up one yet. But yeah, see, now that it doesn't matter, we get the Arcanine, the Articuno heads. We didn't knock out anything? Your name in DBZian means pink alien? That's true. That's true. Dragonite, you did a really terrible job at picking your targets there. Just so you know. Alright, you allowed them to potion their way out of... Oh, thank goodness for waking up. I take it back, Dragonite. You did a great job. Alright, that was much more important than what you were doing before. Alright, now let's power up even more stuff, because, like, why wouldn't we? Please especially knock out the active Frostmoth. That was good. That was good, Dragonite. You did great. No notes. Perfect outcome. Yeah. I see. It's an interesting Dragonite picture. Oh, my opponent didn't even want to risk it. No, I mean, like, what would they risk? They'd have to have another Articuno and another basic to be able to have a chance of winning there, I think. The chance wasn't good. Alright, there's a Goldeen. Goldeen isn't a card you expect to see. Kingdra, or, not Kingdra. Sea King has 1 for flip a coin if heads 80, right? I was bored even thinking about that. I'm ready. I'm ready, chat. Man, this I guess I'm gonna Sabrina, because like I'd rather get gentle slapped than they evolve into Seeking and absolutely destroy me. Wouldn't that be a disaster? I don't think I can lose with my hat like this though. How good would Dragonite be if this could target anything? Like right now I can only target water Pokemon, but what if you could use it on Dragonite? Chat, I'm so talented. Look at this. I took my out. Wait, they have lightning in there? They're running Dragonite too? Tentacruel Seeking. I didn't even think that they would have something in their deck that wasn't water. What's the fish? That's Seeking. Or as we in the business call it, Tails King. Because it's the king of flipping tails right here, and never flipping heads. No! The worst part is they can just retreat and gentle slap me. Well, not if I Sabrina it. Alright, cool. That is not what I wanted. Alright, I believe in Tails King. I believe in Tails King to flip a Tails and not knock out my Dragonair. Alright. I refuse. I refuse to be discouraged. I refuse to be discouraged. They will 100% roll a Tails here. You guys don't even know. Alright. Man, don't get another Tentacruel out. I mean, even a Goldeen would have done it. Alright, thank goodness. If they'd had a Goldeen, they could have flopped me. Tails. I mean, like, we know it's Tails. We know it's Tails. It's fine. It's fine. See? There was nothing to worry about. It was literally always going to be Tails. That's not Dragonite. Wish I had another Sabrina. Active Dragonair is so much closer to Dragonite. And they can just retreat and hit with Dratini next turn, so... yeah. Little shake Seeking does is cute. Is this the famous streamer Martian Swag? Absolutely. It's me, Martian Swag. Oh my goodness. My opponent evolved to Dragonair. That's great. It means Seeking's gonna get another Tails. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fool. No. Disaster. Alright. Well, at the very least, right? Like, listen. There's no chance in the world that they would ever have a Dragonite. Right? That's just not happening. We don't have to worry about that, at least. Alright, Misty. Oh, I can't use you this turn. Never mind. Yeah, we chill, right? Because Dragonite has 3 retreat costs. So if we want to... Great. Hey, you. Alright, Misty. Show me what you got. heads. All right. 4 heads. Should I retreat the Dragonair? I actually gotta get Misty. No, I still didn't. It's like the last one I got multiple heads on. It's too late to matter. I needed that earlier. I'm deciding whether to hit 80 or not. I'll do it. I don't know. It's a little awkward. I'm really hoping that they decide to Horn Hazard me again. Zap really needs action queuing like Hearthstone. That would be good. All right, all 200 into one of my Articuno, please. All right, it's okay, it's okay. We still got this, we still got this. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Chat, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, all right? Think of all the heads we could get with this ice beam. Only when it doesn't matter, chat. Only when it doesn't matter, and not a second before. All right, let's go. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking, chat. All we need is one more heads on Paralysis, and then for Tails King to give me the tails. All right, we're still good. We're still good. All right, now we need even more heads flips on Paralysis. That's okay, because we're gonna get them. Why wouldn't we? We deserve them for being so cute. Okay, well, here we go. Lightning energy, why not? I'll make it even more likely to flip heads on Paralysis. Let's go. Literal every time. Oh my goodness. How does he do it? How does he do it? Every time. Never flipped a tails in my whole life. Frankly, I'm not sure what tails is. Not sure what tails even is. Uh-oh. All right, so here's the here's the unfortunate part. Like, they just tail smacked me. That's okay. They always attach that energy to the Sea Tails King for some reason. Wow. It went just bad enough. Just bad enough. Why did they concede? I only had 1 point, right? Did they not realize? Did they not realize there's no consequences for decking out? All right. Yeah. That's what they get. That's what they get for not knowing the rules. All right, it pays to know the rules. I didn't realize I was playing that out, to be honest. They'd had enough. Yeah, that's what it is. They just got sick of it. They're like, ah, they're paralyzed. Look at all those heads.